Hello and welcome back to Slay the Spire. I'm Modi Eberandis, and today I'm excited because we get to try out a brand new character in the game. Right now we're in the beta branch, so this isn't in the full game right now. It's still in testing. Everything's subject to change, but there's now a fourth character that is now in testing phase, and you can get to the beta branch just by clicking properties inside of Steam and choosing the beta branch as it. I don't know how it works as far as if you can get this in the other versions. I know it's on PS4 now. I know it's on Switch now. I don't think you can get into the beta branch on those platforms. I might be wrong about that. There might be a way, but for sure Steam, you can go to properties and choose the beta you want to access, and you'll get access to it right away. The saves are separate though, so you do have to have beaten the game with the defect at least once in order to unlock this guy. I said guy, it's a girl. So she's kind of a martial artist character who is the master of divine stances. She performs miracles, which I think we'll get into right away here. And it changes stances and different powers activate depending on the stance that she's in or what stance she's leaving. It seems kind of complicated, but that's this game for you. That's how this works. So we don't have anything unlocked for her yet. There's a lot of unlocks remaining. It's a brand new character, so we haven't done anything with it yet. Haven't played it at all yet. I don't know what to expect. Let's find out. Let's get into the Watcher, the new fourth character. Now another try, well, the first try here. So we have Pure Water at the start of each combat, add a miracle to your hand. Okay, talk. Brought you back. Next 3 combats have 1 HP. I think that just seems solid, but let's take a look here quick. Just get back into the game here. It's been a while since I played this one. I do love it so much. I played so much on the channel, played so much off the channel, just in general. A quite enjoyable game to play. I don't know how far I got in Ascension. I'd have it. I guess, you know, logic here always dictated just follow the number of rest stops you'd have just in case. So you can hit 2 here in an elite. This would hit 3 and a bunch of question marks. Question marks I always take as generally good also. And we're not in a difficult level here, so we're just the basic. No Ascension or anything like that. So we should do okay. Hopefully. Not too bad. We'll see what happens. I'm going to go with, let's see, this is 1, 2, 3, 4 with 1 elite. This is 1, 2, 3, 4 with potential for 2 elites. So we got to go that route then. We'll hit this one here then. Okay, that's going to rotate. Let's take the next 3 have 1 HP just to get us going here. So let's kind of evaluate the character as we play here, because we don't have to do a whole lot of damage to these guys to find out what's going on here. So we have miracle cards. A miracle card is retained cards are not discarded at the end of your turn. So miracle cards don't cost anything to play. It is retain, which means we don't get rid of it at the end of our turn. It doesn't cost any energy to play it. We gain an energy by playing it, and then we exhaust it if we move to the end of combat. So you get a 1 chance to get a powerful move with this, basically, an extra energy played. We have a normal strike card. We have a normal defend card. Other than that, what else is going on with this deck here? We have Eruption. Deal 9 damage, enter Wrath. Now, Wrath is one of her stances, and you deal and receive double attack damage when you're in Wrath. When you're in Calm, upon exiting the stance, you get 2 energy. So Calm is so Wrath is you're taking double damage, you're in your damage mode. Calm is you're just building and attacking like normal. So this could be very powerful if I have a good thing going and a good opportunity. Eruption can be very good, I think. Otherwise, we want to enter Calm so we can remain without getting huge damage back. I mean, this could kill us if we're in Wrath at the wrong time. So, something to consider. But I think this time around, we'll just get through these first couple battles here. And these are all in beta, so the artwork is obviously very beta. Scry. Look at the top X cards of your draw pile. You may discard any of them. So we can kind of choose what's going to be coming up next. We gain 2 block and deal 3 damage. That seems like a pretty interesting card. It's 0 cost also. Cleanse Evil adds X smites to your hand. And a smite is deal 10 damage and exhaust. A smite is another miracle. It's a retain, right? We retain it, we do 10 damage and exhaust. So this is like you build these up in your hand using this Cleanse Evil, right? And then you unleash it once you enter Wrath mode. I feel like that's what you do, because you can do double damage for 20 apiece then. Over here, Crush Joints. Deal 9 damage. If the previous card was played with a skill, apply 1 vulnerable. And vulnerability is we just do 50% more damage. I think Cleanse Evil sounds pretty interesting. I feel like that's an interesting way to go. I want to try that out with the new mechanic here. So should I take a look at the shop to see what's available now? So with this update, there are new relics and basic stuff upgraded as well. It's not just the new character. There's tons of relics added for the new character already, and there's been some changes and rebalancing and other stuff added to the game as well. So we have a lot of beta things here. Follow up, deals 6 damage if the previous card was an attack. Gain an energy. Cheap. I might want to do that. Establishment. Whenever a card is retained, lower its cost by 1. So retained cards usually, retained cards, I guess they depend on what you have. This retain is gain 13 block, and we'd retain it. So if we have this one, if we play this, power, and then retain this one, we retain it for 2 turns, it would cost nothing to play it. Interesting. And I think this might be a nice one to have. I mean, we can't buy it all, obviously. That's how the game works. I'm thinking maybe this is a good one to go with, because it's cheap. This one we saw in one of our drops over before there. I think maybe we want to go with this. Let's take this, and let's take this. Let's try those out. All right, proceed. That's all of our money, though. Upgrade 2 random cards, lose 13 HP. Sure. Okay. It's not too bad, I guess. If we can get this elite with 1 HP, that would be amazing. So let's try it. We'll bypass the stop there. Now that we just got 2 upgrades, that's 2 random upgrades. Well, let's take a chance on this. So we have Eruption, enter Wrath. He's only got 1 health. So we can just go through this. Let's go through the motions here. So we got Inner Peace, enter Calm, end your turn. Okay. So this is kind of interesting. Inner Peace costs 1 to play, though. What that would allow us to do is if we enter Wrath, we would have double damage and receive double damage. At the end of our turn, if we could play Inner Peace and take Wrath off again with the last energy, that would avoid having double damage inflicted upon us. Something to consider. There's also Empty Body. Gain 7 block and exit your stance. So that might be nice. This enters Calm, which when we exit Calm, we gain 2 energy. This one, just exit the stance. Look, we can have a neutral stance. And that would just be a good one again to get rid of the... That would be a good one to get rid of Wrath also. I'm just trying to think of how we can get rid of it after we're into that point. We don't want to sit there and take double damage, because again, if we get the wrong enemy, it's all over. To remove a card from a deck, lose 7 HP. Again, probably worth it. And we'll take away... These smites are good, right? They have 10 damage. Let's get rid of a... Defend. Let's go offensive here. I might get rid of 1 defend, 1 strike. We have a nice, easy battle here at least. So, we can just take care of him. No problem. Bronze Scales is fun. We have Deceive Reality. Gain 5 block, choose Safety or Wisdom, and add the chosen card to your hand. Gain 6 blocks, shuffle 1 Insight into your draw pile. And Insight is retain, draw 2 cards, exhaust. So it's a nice... So this is like a good thing we can swap out block cards with. I mean, we have to cycle out our bad block cards for good block cards like this, is what we kind of want to do. And Scry, draw 3 cards, you cannot play skills the rest of the turn. I think I'm going to go with this Evaluate. Because it's like the same as the block we have, but we also get an Insight possibility there. So let's proceed. Okay, let's take on the next side. And this is the 3rd one now, so we actually have to do some work now. Whenever a card is retained, lower its cost. So if we do this, if the previous card was an attack, then we gain energy. So we can go strike here first. Then we can follow up. With this one, we would gain energy then. We can strike back with this. We can empty body. And I don't necessarily need to play this one. But that's fine. And the miracle will hang on to. Okay. So, We can do this and just take him out. Now the stance is not retained between rounds, so that's good. Retain, gain 13 block. Gain 2 artifact. Artifact negates the next debuff. That's interesting. Or draw 2 cards, exit your stance. I think fasting's kind of interesting. All right, let's take the rest there. We have another rest coming up. I think we can get through to this. We can get through to this guy. We've lost minimal health so far, so let's go with it. Let's take the upgrade here. What do we want to upgrade? Let's take a look and see what we can do. Cleanse Evil, it adds X upgraded smites to your hand, so that just upgrades the smites. This does more block. This does 8 block. This does 3 artifact. And this is a power. It's the power. So this is 1 play per battle. 8 damage on that one. Enter Calm, gain 3 cards. Enter Wrath for 15 damage. So it does 15 damage and then enters Wrath, or it does, I think it's 15 and then enters Wrath, is the deal. And then we do double damage and everything. I'm gonna say... we have 1 enter calm, right? This is the one that enters calm. And when we exit calm, we gain. That's right. We gain energy. I think for now I'm gonna go with this one to prevent to give this a bonus artifact. Not the probably best upgrade. Nice. That's a lot of energy. That is a lot of energy for our first turn. That is cool. A lot of options. Okay. So we got this dude here. He sleeps until we knock down his shield, then he wakes up here. We can try to get our deck kind of lined up here in the meantime. Get the powers out there so we have those ready to go. We should enter calm, so we're ready to go with that. These smites have retain, so we'll hang on to those. Oh, we have only 1 energy left. Never mind, that was a bad idea. That's not an exhaust thing to do though, so that's okay. And we end the turn. And yeah, we'll keep the smites, and that cost will go down to 0 now, which is awesome. Let's see. So now we can go eruption and do some serious damage here. Can I get back out of it is the next question. So what we would do is we would play eruption. We would get 2 energy. We would play smite for 0 cost. We would play follow up for 12 damage. I mean, then we're taking double damage though after that. We need to hope for remove, exit your stance. So we would get this next turn. At the very, we'll take double damage the first shot here. We'll see what happens. We'll see what happens. Okay. So let's try it. Let's do eruption. We should get bonus energy there. We can do follow up damage for double here. We can do smite for 20 more. We can do a strike for 12 here. And then we can defend 2. Well, he's not attacking this turn. Let's hold off on these things. Yeah, let's hold off. Yeah, let's hold off. Not that I need to play those or not. Doesn't matter, but... So we can go enter calm. Let's do this. Let's enter calm. Draw 2 cards. And then exit our stance with this. Get some extra energy. We can go gain that block and add insight into our deck. We probably want to block some more here. So that's 21 blocked. Okay, I'm going to hold off there then. Okay. He takes the thorns damage, which is nice. Okay, so now he's doing 18. I don't want to do Wrath right now because it would be a bad idea to double that damage. I might consider doing a 2 block. Maybe maybe do this bonus here too. That'll block 10 at least. And I can do a strike. And we could... Nah, let's hold off. We had our one good turn. So we got to retain, draw 2. He's not attacking this turn, so we should probably do our... Actually, let's do this. Let's get the... I was hoping we could get something better in our hand. I was hoping we could get the 3 artifacts in our hand so he doesn't apply those debuffs to us. Because he's going to apply something here. I don't think it draws cards, though. We can just do this to throw it into our draw pile, but that gets us some block at least, right? Oh, no, it doesn't. It did, oh, it did gain 6 block. Yeah, we got 6 defend. Not that we need it. We should probably just go damage here now. I mean, this is an interesting battle, because normally this one takes a long time. Because you put a defense and dexterity and strength down. 18 coming in. We can enter calm. This only negates the future statuses we would achieve there, not not the ones we already have, unfortunately. We didn't get a lot of attack damage this time around. So I'm going to gain the artifact here because it's going to be useful. I'm going to enter calm and hope for the wrath here next. Next turn. We get the wrath plus a new deck. Okay, that's exactly what I want for next turn. Because next turn he won't be attacking. He'll do 18 to us like right now. We need to probably do this. Get some defend out there at least. Let's drink this here too. Just to maintain some of our defensiveness. And I don't want to draw those in just yet. I want to keep those for later. Okay. Alright. So it did his 18. Now we have to get... Okay, so this is... Okay, we enter con with 2 there. Let's see. Can we end the battle? If we do eruption... Let's do insight. Let's see what happens. If we do eruption, we get 2... Toss 2 energy. Will drawing 2 help us here at all? Well, actually, no. Let's do this. Let's, say I could enter calm. We already are in calm, though, right? If I do wrath now, we'll get 2 energy back. So we're in calm right now. So this is a free card to play. Takes us into wrath, so we need to be able to kill him. This will be 10 damage. 10, 20, 30. Still take 9 damage then at the end here, and we're not gonna have enough cards to play it. We do follow up here, so that's 10. So we go wrath for 8. I think we got it. I think the math works out right. We go we out of that back. Okay, so now we gain energy with this one because the previous card was an attack. There's our 10. Now we need 21 more. We got 3 attacks here, right? Yes, we do. There we go. That's how we do it. Think it through. Centennial Puzzle. Lose HP, draw 3 cards. That's not a great thing, but... All right, adding a card in. Collect, gain 2 energy at the start of your next X turns. That could be interesting. Flurry of Blows, deal 3 damage 3 times. On stance change, returns from the exhaust pile into your hand. Exhaust. So we can play it and then... So if we have Wrath on, that's 6 damage times 3 for 18. It's pretty expensive to play though. Alright. He's got 7 coming in already here. Get that out there. Let's get this out there. And let's play this for 6 or 9 damage, right? Alright. And that'll come back in when we change our stance. And when we got hit, we took some cards in too. So we have a lot of options there now. He's doing 7. If we enter calm, draw 2 cards. We're gonna need to be able to block here, don't we? Got an 8 defend coming up there. He's only got 37 health though. Let's see how much we have to block. There's 5 here. I'm gonna enter calm, so we can set something up here. We get that 8 defend. Okay, now we can just at least do an attack here. Oh, that's all of our energy. That's okay. That's okay. We're setting it up. We're setting up a bigger turn here. We got all of it blocked. We're just biding time. This will be going away here soon. We just got 12 block now to worry about. Let's do this. Let's do this. Let's do this. And end my turn. Now next turn should be the big one. Not as big as I hoped. We can gain... Actually, we can draw 2 there for free here. Alright, well, I'm going to exit the stance just to gain the energy back. Then we have 4. I would love to be able to go into Wrath here and end this, but... Oh, we can enter calm and draw 2 cards. Hold on. Then we can exit calm like this. Get 2 back. Now we just need to make sure we do enough damage here. That was an attack? I need to make sure that was an attack. Hold on. Yes, eruption is an attack. Okay, good. We get 2 back then. We get 1 back then. We have 12 damage here. This is the fun one, actually. Let's do that. That's more fun to play. Essence of Steel and a card to our deck. We're adding a lot of cards in. That's okay. We're just kind of learning the character a little bit here. Skip it. Okay, let's get on. We'll skip 1 card. How about that? All right, these guys are always fun. You definitely feel a little more overpowered right now compared to previous runs anyway. Let's see. Let's do that out there. Let's get that out there. We got 6 coming in only. We could start getting some damage down there. Get these guys relatively low. Let's set it up by entering calm here. Let's set this up, adding 2 to our hand. We have 18 damage coming in. Never mind. I should probably focus on blocking now. I can't. Let's just focus on adding in damage for next turn. Okay. That burns everything that out of our deck. We'll get a 2 defend and empty body, exit our stance, so we'll get extra energy next turn. We're going to take 15 damage here now, though. But that's okay. I didn't have any blocks in my hand, so we couldn't have done much about that. Now we have a couple smites. We can take out somebody at least. Okay, we got flurry of blows. He's going to take 8. This would be a good time to take him out, I think. So we can go, this is 0 cost now, first of all. We can go like this, and we can go like this, and go like that. There we go. And we have a rest coming up here, right? Foreign influence. Choose 1 of 3 attacks to add to your hand. These can be cards of any color. Exhaust. Draw 2 cards, exit your stance. No thank you. Scry 1. Gain 2 block. Deal 3 damage. 0 cost on that one. That might be a way to start a thing here, like start a combo. There's our rest. We'll take the rest here. We're low on health. Do I have to go after the elite here, or do I hold off? We're not in great shape. We're not in great shape, and this guy's gonna do some serious damage to us. Either way, it's gonna be a fight, though. Let's go for it. All right, these guys are not that bad. Got 8 damage coming in. We need to be able to block that. We have this block here. Let's get that out there. Let's start working on this end guy here. And of course, we got Wrath of Reverse Turn. I would love it to get like the very last turn of this shuffle. Let's just block all that damage then. Hold off on everything else. Okay, so they both attack now, which was normal. We can play this just to get that block. I don't think we're gonna, let's drink this for now. Oh, I should have played those. I played those in the wrong order. Shoot. I knew I was intending there. And he plays inflicts a debuff, so I'm gonna put that artifact on. So we'll take 6, 7 damage. We'll draw some extra cards then. All right, so now we have damage coming in. We're not in calm right now, so this is going to cost us a lot. Oh, this would be enter calm, draw 2 cards. Yeah, I might want to do that and start setting something up here. Let's do... I need to be able to defend 9 here, right? Got that. Let's enter calm. Defend that, and then... get a couple more block. We can take a look and see. Get rid of that card. Okay. Okay. We can erupt and then do 6 damage. Then we can exit our stance so we don't take all that damage. And we'll probably take him out, right? So we take him out. We do 12 damage to him. If we exit and gain block, we'll take 2 damage. That's not bad. And we get our plated armor that we took on there. So that's fine with me. All right. So now we're got, let's see, we gotta get probably all 3 of these then. That's an easy turn. Not much to think about that one. A couple attacks and a little bit of block. Let the plate armor do its thing. Took 1. All right. Got 9 coming in from him. Get that block out there. That'll be enough. Let's add 2 smites to our hand, and then be ready for next turn. That'll block enough. All right. So now we got enough damage to take him out. Follow up that, and then get an extra energy. It's a pretty good round. Glad we had that plate armor potion there. That helped a little bit. Meal ticket. Whenever you enter a shop, heal 15 HP. I like that. Regen potion. Sure, definitely need it right about now. And battle him. First card of you draw each turn has a cost reduced by 1 for this turn. It's a pretty decent power. Deal 8 damage if the enemy intends to attack. Enter calm. I kind of like Fear No Evil. We could swing that if we have the right cards. We could swing that quite a bit. But this one, Battle Him, is a nice power. Okay, let's try it. All right, we can sleep. We can rest here. Going into the boss fight. I'm not sure how this will go. I'm I'm not sure how this will go. We'll try it though. All right, we need to be able to make sure we can exit our stance if we play this eruption right away here, because he's going to do some massive damage the very first turn. It might be nice to get that going though, to do some serious damage right away here. And I might just play this right away to get that 12 damage on him. And I might play this because this is going to go for a few turns, so let's do that. All right. Okay, so now we got some serious damage coming in. I got to be able to get out of this stance. There we go. There we go. Now, much better attack in this situation. This one is free to play. Do we want to get rid of Evaluate? No. I want to play the Battle Hymn, though. So 24 coming in. Okay. Ouch. All right, we got some extra cards, though. It's free to play. Add that in there. We only have to block 6, so I'm going to enter calm. I'm going to defend. And we'll retain this, and we'll retain... Well, just that, I guess. Okay. We have 10 to block now? I don't have any block at all. Well, let's play it then. Better than nothing, we need some block here. Now I consider adding some of these smites to my hand. Oh, there's still one cost. We didn't play the thing that reduces their cost down. Should have played that power too. Okay, we have to. We have some big damage coming in here. We gotta get going here. 6 to worry about. Let's get this out there. Can we get that beta in there? That for some more energy. Get those out there. Okay, we got them down to 108. We're gonna take 12. We got 9 of it blocked. Okay. Big attack's still coming up here pretty soon. He's defending. We're still in an advanced state right now. Let's do this. I'm tempted to play the strength one and play this for 16 times 3. That's going to change things quite a bit. And then 22 on this guy. And let's go and turn there. And hopefully we get... He's got 14 times 2 coming in. That's enough to knock me down quite a bit. This is a freebie to play if we want to get out of the damage here. We could strike first, though. Just to see what happens. Let's go. Well, it's not free to play because we gotta exit our stance still. But that's right. We don't take double damage at least. And we actually got him on the ropes pretty much here. Next turn, he's gonna start doing some serious damage, though. Let's see. I don't want to necessarily exit my stance just yet. Now might be the time, though. Because we can do that damage and get it more. Alright, cool. Add a card to a deck. Signature move can only be played if the attack in your hand. If it's the only attack in your hand, deal 30 damage. We could do Vault. Gain 1 intangible and end your turn. At the start of your turn, deal 15 damage and exhaust. Interesting. So gain 1 intangible means we'll take 1 damage for the turn. And then at the start of the next turn, we'll do 15 damage. That's a good way to set up playing. So we set ourselves in Wrath state. And then we take 1. So we need like 5 energy for that to work, though. I don't know. Causality. Draw cards until your hand is full, then exhaust. That's interesting. That's pretty interesting. Metaphysics is kind of cool. This attack can only be played if it's the only attack in your hand. Deal 30 damage. I don't know about that one. Let's do this Metaphysics. I think that's going to be pretty versatile. We can get more energy. Can no longer see enemy attempts. I don't think that's good. Black Star gives us some additional relic to fighting enemies. And upgrade and transform 3 cards. I don't think I want that. Our deck's pretty well calibrated. So I'm going to be back to no enemy attempts. I know pretty much how these guys attack, but I don't know for sure. We just got to remember to play as much block and defense each turn we can. All right, I'm going to take it. I'm going to take it. Anyways, I think that's where we'll have to wrap up this episode, though. Thank you guys so much for watching. I'll be back for another one tomorrow to finish up this run. We'll see how we can do with the Watcher. Thank you guys for checking this out, though. Really appreciate it. If you're new to the channel, make sure to subscribe. I do all kinds of different stuff. Play lots of different kind of card games. We're playing Dicey Dungeons right now. Playing all kinds of different indie games. And I hope to see you around. Thanks for watching. I'll see you next time.